Looks like this match is going to go LOR live on restart.
It's like we got a bit of a team talk going on Casualty.
Yeah, they rag on each other a lot. It's actually pretty funny. We'll see. We'll see how close this match ends up being, if it can live up to the trash talk. But
it's the way it should be, you know. The stakes should be high. Reputations should be at stake.
Indeed, indeed. So this will be live. It will be a pistol round. Let's see what strats there are coming out for this pistol round. I personally think pistol round is a fantastic addition to competitive. You got a lot of things going on for pistols. You got ammo management. You have a ton of importance put on aim and shot placement. So it kind of just amplifies the game to a ridiculous level. So we'll see. It looks like the entire team is going C, it looks like, except for one player, which is top A. Jehovah with the first kill onto Vance with a Makarov. Very nicely done. Fish Taco on this top A checking the stairwell. We have numbers and a few other casualty members capping the C point. Some shots being hit. I did hear a scream, but no kills yet. C is being contested, I believe, by
Jehovah.
Jehovah, yes, indeed.
He's down here by the stretch truck.
Oh,
and he's got him.
2 kills. Nope, just 1, sorry.
Well, it's got Vance
Cat gets a
AFK.
kill, Dewey gets a kill, and Charlie is captured, and Bravo is captured. So, it's back to 4v4. Both players died before their team caps, so... I don't know. What do you think of that?
Oh, Bushley got ammo there.
There you go.
Does manage to pick it up. Nice.
He is using that Makarov with the silencer. A lot of teams... Oh, actually, it's in 1911. I'm very surprised. I thought I saw him with a Makarov in spawn, but I guess he changed it out for the 1911.
The addition
They
of
will capture A.
really does mix up or change up the pistol.
Dude actually picks up Bushley.
Yeah, he checked the wrong corner, and Dewey keeps that A point, but he's
Cat just steps off.
He did switch his place though, so this would be very interesting. Dewey with a quick kill onto Dempsey. There's still one more he needs to kill. Dewey thinking he's behind him, but actually it's his front. But yeah, Jehovah with a flank. Dewey did hear him coming up behind him, so. But B is being captured. It is just Vance. Vance has to 1v5 now because A was captured. So he might be able to get B in time, but probably not.
So he's going for that spawn count.
Ooh, that was like a second away. At this point, Vance just needs to make a play before the team can get there. He did see a gun to his left, but he's not paying attention. Missing some shots and does go down.
That was very
UG
close.
with the pistol round.
That was intense. That was the most intense pistol round I think I've seen so far.
Indeed, it went back and forth. Both teams captured objectives, then kind of tried to switch it up, and man oh man. So the smack talk working out for UG, it looks like, because they just pulled out a pistol round. I was definitely not expecting that. I was definitely not expecting that. Jehovah with 3 kills, Dewey with 3 kills. Dewey actually was the only member of Plus Casualty to get a kill. So.
Yes, indeed.
And sorry about the Chinese or Japanese or Mandarin, I don't know what language it is that keeps popping up. That issue will be fixed for Season 2. We found out what the problem was. We think it's an ordering issue of the theater, so it's changing the base language. Yeah. So that will be fixed, so sorry about that. So what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Frace?
You mean, the scores?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen? Throw down some predictions.
It's a hard one to call. I think we're gonna go to the wire. To be honest, it's gonna be around 8-6, 8-7. UG playing very interesting numbers. There you go. He gets a kill of his own. Looks like B is being held. Let's see how many 74Us are being used. There's 74U. There's a 74. Another 74U. Oh, there. Bushlick is using the sniper rifle. Gets a nice shot onto Vance. Very nicely done. Set up on that nice angle. He does have that sniper rifle in 1911, so previously the sniper rifle with an M9 was not very strong. It was not considered a very good kit. It was, decent, but you were at a major disadvantage against assault rifles. With the 1911, you can definitely hold your own against an M16. Bond takes out numbers, and they capture Bravo. But Dewey responds with his own kill on Bond. This is going to be a tough situation because it is 2v4, and it doesn't
Doesn't look like they will get Charlie. They might if UG does not rotate correctly, but Dempsey is on his way. He might not make it in time.
Yeah, he's at the top of the stairs there.
Wow.
He's got it.
Thought they had a better timing for that, man. Ooh. Dewey tried to go for the slide and pull up, but Dempsey shot him right in the face and knocked his body down. So it is... Whoa, man. Bush League with the 1911 kill, and Cat with the kill onto Miley. Man, oh man, UG has definitely been working hard. They are definitely showing their skill so far. It's 4v2, 4v1. It's just Vance again. Twice in a row, they just leave Vance.
Okay, he's coming to Charlie, see if he can turn this around. No.
Oh,
no. Jehovah's flick shot. That was very quick.
One of the things we were talking about it yesterday about the garage or the underlevel on Ministry is that it's dark and there's just so many angles and so many cars and so many places to hide. So you're at a huge disadvantage entering that space right off the bat.
Yeah, it looks like every player is using a 74 except for the sniper rifle. So 2 U's and then 2 74s. That's kind of what we expected. The 74 is just incredibly strong, with the weight being significantly less than the AKM. So let's see what's going on. Looks like UG is calling an audible. They are definitely not playing with the same strat they were the past couple rounds. Looks like they're stacking bottom A and top A. See what goes on. Vance gets the first kill onto Kate. Very nicely done, but they got to rotate. Bond gets a kill onto Fish Taco. That's really unfortunate to lose that player top A. So Dewey is now held down from this B angle. He's got to try and get this pick. Bond with a nice nade kill onto Miley. Wow, this is definitely not something that Plus Casualty was expecting. It's 3v3 now because Vance just got a kill, and Bush League with a nice shot into Vance. Very nicely done. That sniper rifle outside, if you don't shut him down, you can get a ton of picks if you're not expecting it.
Just left with Dewey in numbers now.
Yep. Looks like he might get another one. Maybe? Nope, it looks like they're just going to let him have B. Dewey is there, though.
Bush League is still on the other side, though.
It looks like they're aware of each other.
Yeah.
Scoping each other out. Oh,
shots coming in from
taking
the
fire.
balcony, I believe. Yeah, nice shots from Bond from that balcony to take out Dewey. And they captured Bravo. Easy cap there. That's good teamwork from UG for sure.
Absolutely. Bush League spotted him out, and he asked his buddy at the balcony to pin him.
Numbers is going to hold this A point. He's going to try and choke this spawn into A, but I think they're going to be rotating from balcony and every other which way. So he might get 2 kills. I expect 2 kills and then maybe go down, but then again, he could just get clipped in the face.
Out.
Yeah.
Cat is just around that corner, actually. He's only just missed in. The timing was perfect there. We've got B on lockdown.
Yeah, they touch A, they realize he's not there, so they're going to start looking. Numbers does get a kill onto Cat on the C point. He is capping, but they know exactly where he is. Jehovah moves off his back position into the C point.
Everyone. Oh, I missed him.
That was unfortunate because Numbers almost clipped Jehovah, but he stopped his movement at the last second, fired into the post, and took him out.
I just spotted a question in the chat from Casio Casa. Asked, "Hey Mikey, nice to see you here. What are the plans for Insurgency in 2015?" Right now, we're focused on, as I said yesterday in the stream, and I've been saying, is improving the competitive and the community aspects of Insurgency, which involves getting involved in, for example, the DGL and other competitive leagues, improving, adding some sort of matchmaking system, the details of which I can't really explain because they're still being worked out, and then also integrating things like the maps from the Razor Banana Insurgency map-making contest that we had a few months ago. So, yeah. The focus is on competitive development, now that the gameplay is where we want it to be, generally speaking. So there's tons of new stuff coming for 2015.
Looks like Casualty is going to take more control of this B middle point. Nice shot by Dewey onto Dempsey as he took out Fish Taco, so they just traded. It is 4-4. Plus Casualty is taking control of this B point. They have a lot of good angles, but Bush League on the outside with the sniper rifle is deciding to do some work, but Vance says nope, takes him out. So now they're going to get a free cap on this B point unless Bond and Cat rotate through these double doors. They are taking shots down through the middle of B, but that's a very obvious spot. Dewey sees one. Can he get this kill? They're spraying at each other, and I don't think he's going to be able to get it. No, there's a... Okay, then. Dewey
catches one in the shoulder.
That was very...
You can just see his head that he does take that kill. He changes up just for that frag. Nice little use there.
Riley throwing a smoke, something you don't normally see. Vance with the Oh, actually, that was not Numbers. I thought it was Numbers that got that kill. It was Vance with the kill on the Bond. Very nicely done. So this looks like it's going to be plus
Mali's
Casualty's
actually
round.
spotted him here.
Just Jehovah.
There you go.
He goes down. Cat disconnects, probably reconnecting or something. Well, the score is 1-2. It's in favor of UG. UG's been playing very well, but that last round, they kind of fell apart. When Plus Casualty got those 2 quick picks, it was, you know, they were hard pressured. And that's one of the things about throwing a sniper outside is if he gets a kill, it's excellent. But if you can't get that second kill, you're almost at a disadvantage because he had to play on that B point because they were losing it. So his range was reduced, so his effectiveness was reduced. So
yeah. I noticed actually this time, well, last round, they all, apart from Bush League, who went outside, they all went through the upper and lower alpha.
I
haven't seen that one so far.
Look at this. Bush League's deciding to play inside double doors B. They called that last second, so he's going to try and get these picked through the bushes, but Dewey shuts him out with a M16. Very nice by there.
Dempsey gets the 2. Nice.
Point. Was he on C?
No, he's on Bravo.
Oh, man. Double
He was a
kill
little
from
further
Bravo.
forward than Bush League, so he got in there.
Very nicely done. So what's going on the map? It's 3 versus 4. Plus, Lay is going to be moving up to the speed point. He knows that it's... UG knows that it's contested. He knows that there's a player on it. He decides to prone. He's going to try and bait out the UG players.
Joe
Now
actually
there's
just
2 on the
coming up
point.
these stairs right here. Mali
Yeah.
should have a shot on him if he pokes his head up.
And that's one of the tricky things with those stairs. It's really like you have to just kind of go for it, and he might actually get picked right now. Numbers with a nice... actually, he didn't get that kill. Very unfortunate.
UG just turned that round.
Yeah, they did. That's definitely not something I think Plus was expecting. Plus did have a good team call. You know, he's from that stair. Numbers popped out balcony, took some shots at him, but they had another player balcony to shut that down. So this is definitely not the score I would have thought. I mean, UG is definitely not a bad team by any means, but I think most people would have betted for Plus Casualty. But UG really showing a dominant insurgent side. But we'll see how that works on the flip after the half, because even though this map is extremely symmetrical, there are subtle variances with timings and with kits, obviously. So we'll see how Plus play on the insurgent side, but right now they're down 2 rounds to UG. And one thing I'm noticing is that UG are switching their members a lot. They're not playing the same route, they're not playing the same side, they're not playing the same objective. They constantly are changing, which is extremely good, and I think something that a lot of teams... Whoa, Jehovah with a nice kill on the fish taco as he pushed up on the insurgent side. But C is going to be very close to capping, but he is holding it. So all Plus have to do is kill Jehovah and they can respawn their teammate. Nade goes out, doesn't get anyone, but that does let him know that this player is probably on this left side here. As you can see, Dewey is checking that left side, getting a nade. Actually, it's a smoke of his own. UG captured Bravo. They didn't really respawn anyone, so... Ooh, Jehovah with a nice kill into Dewey. Numbers is right around that corner. Takes out Bush League. But Miley, he knows where he is. He's got to peek this corner, but you have to do it quick. He's going for it with pre-fires, but Jehovah, playing extremely smart, moved back behind the car and got him. Man, Casualty's kind of falling apart here. It's 1-4. I don't know, this is definitely not what I expected to see.
Yeah, Fish Taco picking up a donut right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm reloading.
Roberto asks, hey Mikey, how will the focus on competitive play affect us casual pub players, or will we be seeing classic maps going back? We don't have any plans right now for any classic maps specifically, but that is something that we are considering, is integrating old maps. Right now we're focused on getting in the new community maps from our map contest. As far as the other part of the question, it won't affect casual pub players. The system's going to be voluntary. You won't have to necessarily always do a competitive thing or play in a competitive mode or something. It's going to be voluntary. Have you guys thought about adding a big map, and what about light vehicles like cars? We have not. That would change up the gameplay of the game too much, and it would break a lot of our maps. We don't have any plans for vehicles. The state that we're in right now, we're very satisfied with our gameplay. We find it's very competitive and very intense, and we don't want to confound that by adding in different features that would just change the game entirely.
So Nade did go off early in the round, which took out a member of Plus Casualty. Dempsey here is in a duel with, I believe it's Dewey if he's playing the same spot. Dempsey is running around this point trying to find him. He has actually no idea where he is. Seems he's completely eluded him. Where did that player go? I don't know if there was a player there. I think he was taken out from the other side. But anyway, B was captured by UG, so Plus Casualty is moving out of these objectives and trying to get into the spawn. Fish Taco taking quite a few shots there from Bond with the 74U, but finally does go down. Dewey is capturing the C point, but it is being contested. He does take out Jehovah, but Dempsey takes out Dewey in return. Numbers with the kill of his own, and Vance with the kill of his own. This looks like it's going to be Casualty's round. It is 2v2. It does leave Dempsey. Dempsey is one of their hard fraggers right now, and Bond with the kill of his own. If Dempsey goes down, it changes it to a 1v1, but right now it's 1v2, and Vance has got to make a play right now because he's about to get flanked if UG decide to rotate. Actually, they're not. They're all inning for this, or sorry, UG's making a play for this A point. They're going to make sure they cap it and bring their team back, so Vance needs to make a play right now because if the opposite team respawns, he's pretty much screwed here.
Oh, what's this?
I think he's going to try and get a few kills, go B.
He actually just stepped off there.
But if they decap C, though,
That's
he's got to
it,
get on the point. Yeah, it looks like he had quite a few seconds to play with, so. Goes A, tags the point, might go back B. Nope, decides to stay top A.
That's where everyone's at right now. They're all making his way.
Yeah, the problem here is that the team just respawns. They're all going to have nades, so every corner you nade pretty easily. Yeah, there's one.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, and some bullets to go with it.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate for Casualty. If he had made a play at C and gotten that early pick, since they knew that last player was A, well, if they're counting bodies, they would know that last player was A. But he could have respawned his team, draw it back to even, but call was made to go for A, and it could have worked out, but unfortunately it did not. So the score is 5-1 in UG's favor. UG definitely has improved from the last time they played. In the season, they played very well. They, they had some good games. They had some questionable games, but man, they are really stepping it up. That is for sure. Specifically, Jehovah on this B point. Excuse me, he's doing really well. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Dempsey. I don't know why I said Jehovah. Dempsey on this B point doing really well. There's been multiple rounds where he got double kills, which is very, very bad for Plus Casualty. But Fish Taco with the first kill with the Mini 14 onto a Bond. I believe that was inside of B he got that kill from, maybe? Nope, it looks like it was A. I'm terrible with my camera work. I'm sorry, guys. Some shots being had outside. Dempsey realizes that there's players outside. There is a smoke, so he's checking for an enemy. He does see two, but he doesn't actually realize that he saw two. There he does. Now he sees there's a player. Vance gets a kill from outside. Dempsey with a really nice shot onto Vance. So that was very nicely done. Dewey responds with his own kill onto Dempsey. So that was very nice. It is 4v3. Ooh. Oh, man. Kate trying to bring it back to even. It is 2v3. 2v1. 1v3. Gosh, I need to stop talking. Making his way up to this B point. They are going to hold this point, not let them capture.
They are both on one side, so they've got to have a good idea where the Insurgency member is.
This is where teamwork really matters. At this point, you have one life you can throw away. So you kind of want to have one guy out in the open to get information, but make sure he's covered by his allies. See, right there, that trade back, it didn't happen, unfortunately. Some shots were had on the other side. If numbers had connected, that would have been an extremely good round, but he does peek him and does take him out. Very nicely done. I was about to say, yeah, he didn't get that trade back, so I was a little worried, but Jehovah went down to the ground and numbers was able to move up onto him. So UG take their second
They made
win.
the numbers work.
Ho
Ho-ho.
Took their second win, sorry. I'm so jittery and nervous for our game coming up soon, so my brain is elsewhere.
It's alright, get into it.
I don't know, what are you thinking? Does this look like pretty standard play with a lot of teamwork, or is UG just...
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was really surprised by the A stack, essentially, that they did, and then moved through to Bravo. They didn't send anyone straight to Bravo. But it didn't cost them the round, so it worked out well.
Yeah, Dempsey's really doing well.
What I seemed to see yesterday with the match was a lot of leveraging of one player against a as far as like being a killer or a slayer, like Black Moms was doing. But this seems to be way more team-oriented, way more objective-focused than kill-focused. We've seen a lot more caps and a lot more trades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot about the tactics of the situation, not necessarily one player killing everyone. On UG teams, though, it kind of is one player killing everyone. Dempsey specifically on this B point. But, you know, if a route is chosen, Bush League with a nice shot, pulls out his pistol, decides to reload his sniper rifle, bring it back out. He's going to be looking towards this balcony, and now his own side, probably expecting a flank of some kind. But Miley with a nice kill onto Bond. It is just Miley, so it's 1v3. He is C, there is a player on C. UG captures Bravo, so it's now 1v5, and I don't think there's been any game where a 1v5 was successfully pulled out. Maybe 1 or 2 games, but we'll see. It can happen. C is definitely an objective that it's pretty straightforward in where the enemy will be, but if you don't have a team ready to take your back...
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, that was a good shot by Miley. Unfortunately, it just missed for Bush League. But, I mean, Bush League is down, and they know exactly where he is. A team kill happens from Bond onto Cat. But Dempsey...
See now, that really could have gone his way.
Yeah,
everyone's a bit jittery, not sure where he is. We're actually at the half as well. It ends up 6-2. So.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure to play. I'm definitely very glad that we moved out of first to 6 to first to 9. It allows so much more opportunity for play to happen, and I'm very glad that was changed.
I see another question in the stream, but Mikey, won't we be hearing new voice callouts and stuff? Also, are you the one that yells "Stop gaggle fucking around"? Yes, that is me who yells that line. And we don't have any lines planned right now for the voice callouts. So that's something that if we have a new feature or something and it warrants voiceover associated with it, then we put it in. But I have to correct you. The line isn't "Stop gaggle fucking around." It's "Hey, quit gaggle fucking, spread it out."
Oh, that's brilliant.
Just for you guys.
Plus, Casualty actually does a substitution. I hate to interrupt. They pulled out Fish Taco and are putting in Kate. So maybe that will be the...
off the bench.
Yeah. Coach put me in. Coach put me in.
A little bit of trash talking going on there. Dempsey.
Yeah, a little bit of trash talking. Of course he can trash talk because he's winning. So...
He's actually pulling off a very good game so far. He's fragging and picking up the objectives.
To be fair, they have been trash talking each other all week, but obviously the trash talk is more readily available to spew when you're ahead by such a large margin. But we'll see if Kate is the winning factor for Casualty. But it is 6-2.
I do see Fish in chat actually say that was the worst half for him ever.
Roberto
it's okay, it happens.
Did they just play that? No, I did that. That was me. I did not. That was not played. Did it sound authentic?
But yeah, one of the things about this game is that if you have 2 players that are fairly equally skilled, it does go 50-50 a lot of the time. It's not like in other games, if you have someone extremely skilled, they can just go and rape, everyone. They can just take everyone out with no contest because health is higher and things like that. But in this game, one tiny mistake will equal your death, so it's extremely easy for a very talented player to just have a bad game and just not be able to frag. And that's kind of one of the things that makes this game really good, and also one of the things that makes it so frustrating, but also frustrating in a good way.
I know the feeling. It's tough.
It is.
Yeah, even a bit of suppressive fire, something like that.
Oh yeah.
It can really.
Ooh. Cat with the camp on bottom A. Vance runs right into it. Very nicely done by her. Good tactics, good call.
Hey, guys, cover me, loading!
Looks like they're all inning for this A point, but I think they're going to stop it. Yeah, they are going to hold this cap. But, I mean, nades. You got nades, so toss them around the corner. Try and get that frag on the player planners or wherever they think he is.
Dewey's not worried about a flank from behind, but I don't think anyone's going to get that far with Miley downstairs.
Yeah. Nade does come in numbers with a nice shot on the Cat. She tried to come around the corner. Dewey with the SKS gets taken out from Dempsey on balcony, but that's the call. They know where he is. Numbers with the taunt skill. Very nice teamwork there from Numbers. That's exactly what is extremely good about if you have good teamwork is those trade back kills. Those are just extremely excellent. Numbers going a little ham. There was a flashlight to Milay's right. There is a player in the corner. They make the call where he is. Bush League does not get it, though. Bush League with the kill and Bond with their own kill.
They seem to be distracted that game. I mean, Miley and Dewey were both looking behind them constantly.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if there's something, some comms problems, something like that. But they had one guy downstairs, one guy upstairs. There's no way someone could have come behind them, really. Not with the setup they had across the map. So kind of cost them there, I think.
I wonder if that's something that UG was doing in previous rounds. Because I know if you can get in the mind of a player thinking that he's going to flank you. I mean, there's been plenty of times where, you know...
Yeah, Cat did at least 2 or 3 times. Cat was getting up those stairs and behind, but... So these mind games working so far.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can sort of phantom put a player somewhere that he isn't, freak everyone out, make them check corners they shouldn't. But UG is definitely playing extremely well. They're setting up very well. I don't know if they've been winning the reflex wars, but they have definitely been winning in the tactics on the map overall. Jehovah with the first kill onto Miley, and Casualty is really struggling to get in the map, I feel like they don't have control of B, and that's really hurting them, because from B they're routing all over the place. Specifically Dempsey, with how quickly he's getting all these kills. Dempsey with
can I pull you for a second?
Go ahead.
User left your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Okay, Phrase, you and me.
Yes, indeed. Dempsey's just been constantly up on this balcony looking in one spot. He's picked up one guy so far, but can't seem to find the other guy. It looks like he's hidden right down the other side of these crates here. That looks like they took him out so far. He's on a 4-on-3 right now. C's contested. Pretty spread across the map so far. Numbers though takes up Jehovah.
Advancing upstairs. Oh, and he gets taken out. Bond is coming downstairs.
Dempsey does pick up Kate, and looks as if securing C is going to be their priority. Just down to numbers now. It's going to be a 5-on-1. If he doesn't get down there quick enough, then Bond's going to take C, and it's going to be game over. No, Cat picks up numbers anyway. So 8-2. We're match point now, guys. Bushley doing the objective work right there, look. No kills, but picks up the score.
Okay. Loading. Protect me, I'm reloading.
So Kate hasn't had the desired effect so far, 1 and 3. Hasn't picked up any objectives either, but hopefully that can be turned around. You know, match point doesn't matter, every round's a new round.
Alright.
User was moved to your channel.
I am back.
Welcome back, my friend.
I didn't miss too much because UG's on match point here.
Yes,
this is
indeed.
The last
Yep.
round of this game. Who would have thought? Oh, wow, Vance with an absolutely wonderful single tap onto Dempsey. That's the kind of kill that they need. Oh,
And again.
Vance with another. This is exactly what Casualty needs to stay in this game, but can they secure it on the rest of the map? That's the important thing. Another shot comes in. He doesn't get the kill. Vance missed it. Bond gets a kill of his own onto Kate. Vance goes down. He is prone. He's trying to get the kill.
Does go down.
Bond takes out Vance. That is really unfortunate. At this point, I would say a player needs to peek him, but they don't have any players to peek him. So
Very quickly, we're on 3v2.
Yeah. You know, Casualty had a fantastic first 30 seconds, but now they're kind of losing it on the map. Numbers is going to try and rotate up towards Dewey to help him secure this B objective. Shots being had. Numbers does take out Jehovah. That means that Casualty is capping B. If they capture B, this could definitely be their round. It is 2v2. They need to keep their players up and off this point. Dewey with a nice single.
They do take it.
And they capture B, but 2 players go down. So it is still 1v3, despite that capture. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Unfortunately, it looks as if my insurgency's actually just crashed. I'm going to have to reset that and come back.
Oh, no, that's fine. Cat is inside Insurgent spawn. She's taken out 1 player. She takes out a second. There was not a single call on where that player was, unfortunately, so that leaves just Vance. It's a 1v1. It's Cat versus Vance. Vance is pushing the outside of B, pushing up in towards the middle. Cat is top A, pushing her side of the map. She decaps this A objective, which her team controls. She is going to move back towards Insurgent spawn. Meanwhile, Vance is inside this B objective. He's playing just outside the point. It's 2 minutes left in this round, and Casualty own 2 objectives. So if Cat can route her way down to this C point, she'll be completely uncontested because the player is B. But she is choosing to go outside. She's going to be running towards this middle B objective, which is something that Vance is watching. I believe a call was given to him that they saw movement because he started to shift his aim towards left. Nope, he sees the player. This is the 1v1. If he can make this kill, he can secure the team win, round win, sorry. But if he goes down, it's game. So this is extremely tense. Cat knows that there's a player on this point. She can pretty much just YOLO at this point, but it looks like Vance comes around the corner and takes him out. Very nice. Casualty is now 3 wins. They're still down quite a few rounds to UG, but that was a good round.
Cat had a bit of a case of the jitters. Too many angles to cover and couldn't commit to quite the right one.
Well, I mean, you know, UG's on match point, so really I would have liked to see her just say, you know what, we have like 5 rounds. I should just start sprinting and try to react, but... Oh, it's unfortunate.
Okay, I'm back in. I do apologise for that, guys. I'll get that straight back up for you guys.
Welcome back. Hopefully I was able to...
Yeah, someone did actually say radio coverage. But that was some pretty good coverage. I like it. Alright, let's get straight back in here.
For UG, so unfortunately this is still a huge amount of pressure. Looks like Dewey's pulling out the Mosin, takes out Bush League. Cat with her own kill, so that's 2 kills right off the bat for Plus Casualty. Is this the comeback that they need? They still have to win a ton of rounds, but they can do it. Numbers pushing through the C objective. He's going to try and get through the C objective and try to go for these flanks. B is being contested by Plus Casualty. Dempsey with a wonderful shot in advance. I don't even know if he saw that player. Wonderful reaction. Bond with a nice kill on Kate. So those 2 kills are traded back. It is 3v3. B will be capped by UG, though.
Bond's actually going to come straight back up onto Miley here. Does take him out as well. Look how close that cap was.
Yeah, he's got like 2 seconds. He's got to make a play, but... Oh, man, this is...
Dewey does come in and take him out, though. So that's straight back, and we've got 5 on 4 again.
This is going to be close because both teams have just capped back. It is still match point for UG, so any mistakes from Casualty could cost them this game. Oh man, UG Dempsey takes out Dewey, so they are already down a man. It's still 4-4 though, so it's still tied. Casualty got a second kill. Vance gets another kill. That's exactly what Casualty wants to see. It's 4v3, and Casualty holds 2 objectives. Vance is on this B cap. It's almost past 50%. Excuse me, I'm burping all over the place. I'm so nervous. UG is holding C. It's not capping. It's being contested, so I think Casualty is going to try and run up the clock a little bit, set up really defensively while they capture this B objective. Cat gets a kill onto Kate, though. And
they actually have everything right now.
Yep. Flash coming out from Kate, not something you hardly ever see. Fortunately, there was no player then for it to use, but Cat with the kill on Miley, that was a tough shot by Cat, and she just nailed it with that MP5 holographic. Very nicely done, but Kate responds to that kill, taking her out. So I think Casualty is going to probably win this round. It is 3v1. Jehovah can clutch, though, but he's on the C objective, and it's rather hard to get in and out of C while it's being contested. But I think he sees a player. He does, and he takes out Numbers. So right now, Casualty's got to get to the C point and just hold. You have to get into it. Yep, and Cat's already inside the objective. Looks like Vance is right behind her. They both need to set up in a place they can't be fragged at the same moment. One of the things about having really high damage is that you can easily kill a player, and 2 players even, with a full mag, so...
Yeah, I'll have to just apologize to stream there as well.
You see her, he does, takes out Cat. He knew exactly where that player was.
Yeah, I'll have to apologise to the stream there as well. I actually play in a stretch when I'm playing, so it always resets when I restart Insurgency, and I was just trying to get the game back on for you guys as soon as possible. While I'm saying that, Jehovah just takes him out. That was a huge turnaround.
That is really unfortunate. But UG does take the win over Casualty. The final score was 9-3. Definitely a good game had by both teams. Probably not the outcome most people were expecting, but very nice game. I'm actually going to go head out to my team, and I'm going to end up playing. So good luck to you, Mike and Frace. Enjoy casting. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you guys later.
Thank you. Thank you for casting.